All right. So me and Aaron have decided that we need to modify the House Lannister Banner of the Watch because two reasons. We didn't 100% like our plots, and we're finding the cost curve pretty tough. We need some more chuds to kind of fill out the board presence.
I think we need more than that. I think we need a little bit of kill as well in order to sort of take out major problems.
All right, so
Let's start with cuts.
yeah, I mean, we had the things I do for love in both of our games, and we didn't use it either time because we never had the gold. I think it's better in like a more aggressive deck where you're, jumping their small guys back to hand to get better claim. We,
I
we
think
weren't able to pull that off.
I think that should be tiers of lists. There's a lot of characters that intrigue icons that are causing us trouble. Things like Bob, if we can get them off the board early with the tiers of lists, we'll be doing significantly better.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think we should get rid of the things I do for love and get Tears of List in there. Covers Bob, covers some of the Greyjoy guys that are going to cause us trouble like Balon. I think it's just better all around. So let's make that change. That's an easy change. Um, we found the actual cost curve a little tough, and we're only running two burn men. I'd like to see that go up to three. Um, Maybe drop the gold cloaks.
Drop Gold Cloaks and drop Ghost.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think we need to get rid of the gold cloaks for sure. And I'll bring the burn men up. Yeah, Ghost wasn't doing much for us there. I don't see a lot of value in him. We have enough Night's Watch already, so let's drop him for what? Something cheap.
How do you feel about the veteran builders? They're only one cheaper, but they're a power icon.
Yeah,
You
I
could
mean
always go Moneylender as well.
we could even go Queen's Assassin for two because they're two cost on setup.
Is
And we
that
can.
better than the Moneylender, extra Moneylender?
I don't know how many. Let's see how many limited we're running here. We're only running 9 limited. We could go up to 10. I think it wouldn't hurt us too badly. So yeah, let's do another money lender.
I'd like to go down one Hound.
Yeah, he sat in our hand a few times, so I can definitely see going down a hound. And we didn't really have the cash to replay him. We don't have a lot of ambush because we're not doing our own intrigue challenges a lot of the time. We're kind of staying steady. Because of that, we're not triggering Tyrion as much as we would normally.
See, this is why I think I like the veteran builder. It lets us be a little more offensive and gives us the opportunity to, while being more offensive, still trigger the wall.
Well, I'm totally for that if we're cutting a hound for it and we're going up to one veteran builder. The other great thing with veteran builder is that he'll be able to be stood with Castle Black and give us another +2 strength. So he
I
might
think
be
I'd
able to.
like one more veteran builder if at all possible, but I'm not sure where to cut.
Yeah, got the
There,
Stuarts.
not the low cost stuff that doesn't make sense to cut.
Yeah,
Um,
I really don't see other places where we can get low costs in. We're kind of
so
running them all now.
I do from our location set. I think we should cut Lannisport. I'd rather have a body than the extra intrigue and the extra draw.
Um, yeah, we have so many big locations already that we're playing. I can agree with that. I don't think that it's gonna pay out too much for us. I think I just cut it and leave it and be at 60 cards though. I don't
I'd
see
rather
another cheap body to go in. If you can tell me another
the,
cheap body.
the second veteran builder. Two is valuable. One seems kind of like a waste. Plus solid for setup.
I mean, we can stack them to stand the wall too, which is fun.
Yeah.
So there's some value in that, or Castle Black. So,
And then I have a cut. That'll make you happy.
oh, I'm gonna like this. So what's your suggestion? A
I
rattle
think
skirts?
a rattle shirts Raiders.
Oh,
I think one is enough.
I totally agree. That does make me happy inside.
So since I like running 62, I'm going to argue for a second Widow's Well. Widow's Well is really good. Um,
If we were at 59, I would jump on this boat right now. I'd throw in another Widows Well. I actually like running at 60, but I think we need to cut a plot. right?
We absolutely have one plot we, I think, have to cut. Although, let me say where we are so I don't lose any changes. I think we should really strongly consider moving on from Game of Thrones.
So when we originally put Game of Thrones in, we said it was for two houses primarily, right? It was going to hurt Stark and hurt Greyjoy. We didn't face that, and in fact, it worked out and stalled our opponents in the Baratheon match. And really, we said we misplayed it, right? We played it too soon. So I'm not sure with the testing we've done if it actually has proven not to be good, because we shouldn't be counting how we misplay the card as a bad thing.
I, I'm not. What I'm counting the card as a negative for is that in both cases I would have rather seen, in every case where we've seen it, I would have preferred to see filthy accusations. I don't think we need to shut down the whole challenge phase generally. It's one guy that tends to give us trouble. And shutting down or slowing that one guy is the goal.
And
I think
filthy
that,
accusations, is usable in a lot more places. And when we put it in, we kind of looked at three plots, right? We looked at filthy, we looked at jousting contest, and we looked at Game of Thrones. Um, so I can see moving, to that now. We've got feedback from a viewer, I guess, who took this deck and he's actually been playing with it, and he says that the plot he put in was Wildfire Assault. He says that there's so many great big characters, and with the use of Castle Black to stand those Night's Watch characters and give them that +2 strength, if you have a raiding party on board and you can Wildfire, it puts you in a really strong position. Would that be something we should consider as well?
I think we start with the smaller change, and that's a change we can look at for the next time. Because what we're talking about cutting is building orders, and I like being able to go get the wall up.
Well, I mean, we're cutting, excuse me, we're cutting one of our defensive, and we could actually go with Wildfire instead of a Game of Thrones.
I like a Game of Thrones better. I don't think the size of the board was ever an issue. I think it was that one particular character. And Wildfire pointedly does not get rid of that one character. If we had to Wildfire and Bob could get through us, if we didn't see the summons that turn and get the ranging party out, we were in trouble.
Yep.
So I think Filthy does the job of it because I don't know if we have any other real problem.
And I think the tiers will be really helpful in our deck to remove those big annoying things like Bob and Balon that's going to cause problems. And we're part of the reason we were running a Noble Cause. Sorry, not Noble Cause, Game of Thrones.
Yep, I agree. So deck is updated. We'll post the link with the article. Thanks, guys.